Welcome to the show, everyone. Jason Carter here. Thank you for watching. It's great to see you. When you think of a woman who is self-made and unstoppable, Amara La Negra fits the bill. From music to television and motherhood, she continues to dominate with no signs of slowing down. I sat down with the multi-hyphenate at the breathtaking LOEWS Hotel in Coral Gables, where she doubled down on why she's here to stay. La Reina,
Ooh.
Amara La Negra.
Aww.
A pleasure to be here with you.
Likewise, thank you so much for having me. I'm so grateful.
Of course. Massive fan. I have been.
Thank you.
And everything you do, from
Amen.
music
Gracias.
to television. How are the babies?
Oh my God, Su Majestad and Su Alteza, Your Majesty and Your Highness are doing very well as royal twins. And I am so excited to be in this new stage in life as a mother. Life has definitely changed, but only to the better.
Only for the better. How has being a mother shifted your perspective on everything in life?
I have always been very ambitious, but I feel like I'm even more ambitious now, even more of a go-getter. I'm more focused and determined. I have always been a big believer in generational wealth. And now even for bigger reasons, of course. And I'm just so passionate about life and doing the best that I can to make my girls proud.
Well, you're making them proud.
Yeah, man.
She's booked and busy. By the way, did you know she's the voice of Papa John's Pizza? Bet you didn't know that.
I surely am. Only at Papa John's. I do everything.
You do everything. Well, you don't shy away from hard work.
Yeah.
I mean, right now you're competing on Mira Quien Baila.
Which is the Spanish franchise of Dancing with the Stars.
Univision.
Yes, I am.
So you competed back in 2019, 2020.
Yep.
You didn't win, but you made it far. You're
First runner-up.
First runner-up. I mean, hello, congratulations. You're
Thank
a
you.
natural dancer, Amara.
I am a natural dancer. I also am a very visual person, so I can see things and mimic and copy well. I'm also very, very competitive, so I will work my butt off till I get it right. And now, you know, I wanted to come back because I felt like it was a personal challenge to be able to manage being a mom, all the other TV shows and everything else I have going on, and still make it into dancing. So it's definitely been hard. It's definitely gotten my body together.
You look great.
Thank you. But it's a challenge, but I love it though.
I mean, you've been a mainstay on television. Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Yep.
Cast member for, what, 5 seasons now?
5 seasons now. I'm so grateful for the opportunity, the platform, being able to connect with my fans and the people that support me, being able to be open and honest about my journey in life, whether it's good, whether it's bad. You know, sometimes a little bit embarrassing, but I guess nobody's life is perfect, and being able to expose it in a certain way, inspire, motivate other people, you know, really makes me feel good. So.
Well, how do you make that decision, though, to share and give so much? Because throughout the 5 seasons, we've seen you grow as a woman.
Yes.
We've seen you become a mother.
Yes.
We've seen you reconnect with your father.
Yes.
We've seen the relationship that you have with you and your mother.
That part.
Also navigating the music business, which is, of course, male-dominated, seeing those male figures not act in your best interest. Is it sometimes a lot? Do you feel like you give too much? Or is there anything that you'd want to not share that you look back and think, wow?
If a person that's not in the spotlight can feel like, you know, this is too much pressure, imagine when the whole world gets to judge you, you know, point fingers at you, and it does become a lot. Is there anything I regret? For the most part, I feel that everything that has happened to me makes me who I am today, but I really wish I would have kept, you know, certain things of my personal relationships to myself.
Is it because social media and the blogs run with that information?
Yeah, and I think that maybe some things would have lasted longer if it would have kept private. But once you expose it, you know, the pressure overall can put a lot of pressure on your relationship, and it can be very difficult to deal with.
You're not the average person. I mean, over 2 million followers on social media.
Yeah.
In addition to the millions of fans you have internationally that love you, that celebrate your natural hair journey, that see themselves in you, men and women.
Yeah, and you know what? It's a beautiful thing to be able to inspire, motivate other people through these platforms where you get to showcase your journey, who you are, your experiences, where you get to, in my case, obviously be an activist for the Afro-Latino community, talk about, you know, being a mother now. All those things, I like to talk about my journey because there is no guidebook on how to live your life.
You have ventured down many paths on television.
Sí, I'm a workaholic.
Secretos de las Indomables.
Mi amor, pero ese español perfecto.
Gracias.
Yeah.
But again, you're stepping into a new arena of reality TV. Why can't you step away from reality TV? What is it? What's the allure?
No, you know what? In this case, it was more about being able to connect with a different audience. My dream, one of my many dreams, has always been to work in the Mexican, market, and being able to work with Alicia Machado, ex-Miss Universe, Zuleika Rivera, ex-Miss Universe, Ninel Conde, an amazing singer, Judy, Patricia Manterola. Like, these are huge, huge talents. To be able to be in that same market with them was just huge to me. We have to look at it from that perspective as a Latina and as an Afro-Latina, to be able to hit that market, how that can open doors for other people like myself. That's really how I saw it when it came into that project. So I'm definitely honored to be able to be there. I'm enjoying that process. I'm enjoying the journey of Mira Quien Baila. I'm enjoying this stage in my life right now.
You're very present.
I am very present right now, because I always think, like, later on at one point in life, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I used to look like that when I was like 32. Like when I was like 32, wow, look at me,
You're gonna be 50-something, be like, wow, look at Amara, stop.
Yeah, well, yeah, that too, because hey, you look at Jennifer Lopez, what an inspiration, body, skin, everything. I live.
Let's talk about the businesses, because you just launched Eternal Beauty.
Eternal Beauty by Amara. Originally, it came. I started working on it during COVID. I think when everybody was, stuck at home, we were trying to figure out what to do, and I was like, you know what?
hustling.
Natural hustler. I would love to work on cosmetics. We came out with Eternal Beauty by Amara, and then I was like, well, we sold out. By the way, it did so well. I wasn't even expecting that. We did a launch, and boom, whole website sold. Working now on getting, new merch. And then I also want to do skincare. So that's why I didn't want to make it just about cosmetics. It's more about beauty. Skincare. We'll see what else I'm inspired to add in there. Besides doing that, I also have my children's book, Amarita's Way, available in English, Spanish, and in French on Amazon. The second edition, Say No to Bullies. I'm also working on my girls' children's book as well, as Royal Twins. I'm working on their skin product as well, like baby lotions and shampoos and all those things, because I really want to create my girls' brand. I think it's important as a parent, if you're in that place in life where you can build them up, why not? So I'm doing that. My Airbnbs, Las Royal Twins Empire in the Dominican Republic. I'm always finding other things to add on.
I'm exhausted for her. I'm thinking, like, in addition to her being on multiple TV shows.
And being a mom of two under two.
Okay, so there we go. That's it. Your most important job is being a mother.
Yes.
When you look back on Amara from 2 years ago,
yes,
and you think about who she is right now sitting in this chair, what do you say to yourself?
I'm so proud of you. I am proud of you. I always knew you had it in you. I admire you, because only I, and obviously God, know all the things that I've been through, the hurt, the tears, the humiliations, the good, the bad. Only I know the sacrifices I've done to be where I am today, coming from an immigrant household where my mother came to this country to the Mexican border, where I am the only child. I was never raised with any siblings, any cousins, grandparents. I don't know what it is to have that feeling of a family household. Selling flowers in the streets and the stop signs, cleaning houses. I know what it is to be an immigrant in this country, and to be able to break that generational curse to a certain extent, and be able to make my family proud, and work on building this generational wealth for my children. I feel proud of who I've become.
What are people, Amara, getting wrong about you?
There's many misconceptions of me, but what I can say is that I am a workaholic. I am a good daughter. I am a fantastic mother. I am a professional. I, work on perfecting my craft. And sometimes, I guess that's part of being an only child. You kind of accustom yourself to being, a little bit like socially awkward. Even though I have a really big personality, I can be a little socially awkward and isolated. And that only comes from, the way I grew up. So, but I just focus that isolation on perfecting my craft, and I'm very ambitious. I want a lot out of life. Whether I make it or not, I never want to die regretting not having done. Even if I fail, I tried it. It didn't work, but I tried it. There's a lot of people that end up, missing on. I wish I could have done it. I did it. I've done everything. Merch, this, that. I've traveled, I sing, I dance. I've done movies on Netflix. I've done everything. And I work as hard as I can, because I know eventually there'll be a point in my life where I may not have the same energy, or I may just want to relax. And right now, while the momentum is high, I'm gonna do everything I can think of.
Give it to me.
I am gonna give it. I'm giving it.